Hey guys, and welcome to Faith Works Designs. I'm Faith, and today I'm taking you on my birthday trip. So every year I get a day off. I ask my husband for my birthday, I want a day off. I want to be able to go buy fabric, and then I want to be able to sew. Those are kind of like, that's my big birthday wish. So today I'm taking you guys to my favorite store. It is called The Fabric Hut. And we'll talk about all of the fabrics that they have and everything. But if you want to see my haul, make sure that you stick around to the end, and I will show you guys what all I got. So let's enter the gates of heaven. When you enter the store, they have so much stuff right in front of you, but they have a very large Tula Pink section. Like, it's huge. I've never seen that many in one place. They also have character fabrics. They also have a really large batik section. If you guys are used to sewing with that, I love batik. It's a very pretty fabric. They even have a discount section. So if you like some of the fabrics there, they are kind of discounted for whatever reason, but you can grab those up. They also have like a sports section. There's a section that's like all cotton, and then they have a section that's all like that blanket minky material. Let's see, they have got minky, jean, they've even got like a whole room that's set aside for like bridal fabrics, prom fabrics, anything that you wanted to sew like that. There's a whole room full of all of that stuff. They have several aisles of like tools, all the different tools that I could think of when I was walking down. I mean, they have interfacing, they have all kinds of tools, but they also have a small purse section. I think they've started having purse classes there, so they actually have like a small purse section. Lastly, my favorite section is the vinyl section. I always ask Randy to help me when he's there because I always get a ton of vinyl when I go because I tend to end up waiting a couple months before I go back. I'm not really sure why, but it works out that way. So I end up getting a lot while I'm there. And which brings me to my last point about the store and why it's my favorite store is the customer service. Now they're on point. Like, the customer service is amazing. Every time I go, and I need help every time I go because I buy the vinyl, there's always somebody there ready and waiting to help me. And they always have a smile on their face. The owners of the Fabric Hut did an amazing job hiring the people that they hired because they are all great employees and they're always super helpful. The lady that I had the last time that I was there, she was like, "Have you gotten your bag?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Apparently, you can purchase this bag at the store. If you bring the bag with you, you get a percentage off of whatever it is that you bought. So I would highly encourage you to get this. I never got the bag because, one, I didn't know what it was, and two, I always buy vinyl, so it won't fit in here. But in this trip, I actually ended up getting some cottons, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But I ended up using it, and it was really nice of her to let me know that so that I could save some money on my purchase. They also have classes. Now, I wanted to go to this one as a dress shirt making class, and it looked like it would be a lot of fun. Even though I don't make dress shirts, it just seemed like a skill that would be cool to have. So they have all kinds of classes and sewing classes. I saw a bag class recently. So they have all kinds of classes. You just have to go on their Facebook page or their website to see kind of what's coming up. They also do live, which I thought was kind of good because if you're not close to them and you do have to travel to go, you can watch some of their live videos and be able to see, you know, what's coming out and what's new. So that's something to put into it. And I would also say if you were kind of far away and you wanted a really good, like, fabric shopping experience and you wanted to actually like travel to go somewhere to get fabric, this is the place you want to go. So I would definitely recommend a trip to Fabric Hut. Tell them Faith sent you and that I love their stinking store. So now let's check out my haul. Found this. It was actually a fabric print that a customer had requested and I couldn't find it anywhere online. So I got really excited and I bought a ton of that. So hopefully you guys can see it. Definitely look at the quality of printing. Don't get me started on Joann's right now because the printing is terrible. But anyway, And then a friend of mine actually rescues cats, so I went ahead and I picked this up for her. Hopefully that's not upside down. I'm going to be making a purse for her. I thought that was so cute. And I'm also working on a pattern. If you guys are into Pokemon, I believe it's the end of this year, beginning of next year, we are coming up with some Pokemon bags at K&A Custom Fabrics. And this one is going to be aligning, and it kind of gives you a hint at who we're going to be making a bag of. So I saw that. I was like, I need to get that because that would be super cute. I was in the Pokemon section. I got too many kids and they love Pokemon, and I was there. So I also found this really cute panel. It had a bunch of the Pokemon on it, and I thought it would be really cute to grab. I make those Faithwell storage bins, and I believe there is plenty of fabric here to make one out of, and I don't think it was that much. It was less than 10 bucks for the panel itself. So I am going to be making one of those out of it for toy storage. So that's the cotton fabric, and I spent under $100, guys. There's just so many good fabrics at a good price. So let me grab the vinyl real quick. Alright, so I got a bunch, guys. This brown, I have been looking for a really good brown that was kind of like the sale rate brown that I've got. Anyway, I wanted you guys to see kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see how thin that is. It's not super thick, but it's not super thin either. This is going to be a really great sew, but I kind of like that color too. I have several of these rolled up on the same thing just to kind of save space. So they had this hunter green, and I have been needing it for a bunch of different fabrics that I've been getting lately, and so I grabbed some while I was there. Same thing, this one's a little bit thinner. They have all different ones. Let me show you the purple one in a minute. This is kind of like a TARDIS blue, and I really like that color. I think I have a lot of fabrics I'm going to be using with these pretty soon, but it's got that marine vinyl backing. Okay, and then we've got this teal, and this is one of my favorites. I love this teal color. It is so much prettier in person, but again, it's going to have that marine vinyl backing. Now let me show you the purple one. This is my favorite. It's such a light purple, and it's going to show up every little mark, but it's so pretty. This one is the thick boy. Comparatively, let's see, to this one, it's a lot thicker, and I'm not sure what the weights are, and I wish I could tell you, but they do have different weighted vinyls there. These are just a few of the ones that I got. I got a couple yards of each one just so that I can kind of be stocked up for a little while before, you know, since Christmas is over and I'm working on some projects that I need some extra vinyl for. So that's what I got. I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, or if you want to subscribe and see some of the other stuff. I will do another trip to Fabric Hut this year because I don't know if you guys saw some of my other videos I have recently posted. I'm going to be trying to buy a lot more fabrics from local businesses just because of kind of the economy and everything that's going on. And I want them to stay in business. Now, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have anywhere locally to get all of those different colored vinyls that I got. So I want them to stay in business. So I am going to support small business this year and make sure that I go a little more often than I have been, because it's a fun trip when I go up there. I also hit IKEA while I'm there. So I love IKEA. It's terrible. Anyway, if you want to subscribe, see another video. I'll try and take more video of like in the store, but I got permission to take video, but it's been like months ago. So I was kind of nervous about taking video while I was in there, and I was just kind of like with my phone taking video. So anyway, we'll get some more of that. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or comments for the people at the store, they are very responsive. So if you go onto their Facebook page, they'll have kind of all of that set up. You can go on there and say, hey, what are your hours, or what's your location, and all of that. They'll help you out. So thanks for joining us again on Faithworks Designs. Bye, guys.